Now this interview happened really last minute. I had just flew into LA expecting just to see Shon Lin Dauer that day, but Lil Xan and Kinfolk Jon happened to be in the studio, so we decided we didn't have much time, but let's get an interview in. Now if you're a business and you would like to have your product or service sponsor this podcast, please hit the email link below. And just a reminder, this podcast is also available on Spotify, Apple Music, Soundcloud, and of course YouTube. And for those of you watching, we do got merch available, so be sure to hit the link below. That's our store. We got logo tees, we got sweatshirts available, so be sure to go cop yourself something. The more you guys support us, the more we can do cool things like this. So big shout outs to Lil Xan, Shon Lin Dauer, and Kinfolk Jon. Here's the interview.
What? 1, 2, 3, hey! I'm not in fucking bitch.
What?
Not in fucking bitches, Philadelphia, make some fucking noise!
This cult classic interview number I think this number 24, damn. But I'm here with Shon Lin Dauer and Lil Xan.
Yo, what's happening, man?
What's good?
Well, shit. So how did this relationship between you two get started? Because when I originally contacted Shon and this beat breakdown, I had no clue you guys were actually cool with each other.
I'll let Shon. He probably got a better recollection of it. I actually don't, though. I'm stoned as hell. Okay, guys.
So Xan hit me up on Instagram and and said, "Hey, I want to come through and get tattooed."
I remember.
And at the time, he was just doing his thing. I think he had one or two songs, but nothing with any.
I had like 40,000 followers.
No, you had like 1,500 or 13,000 followers.
Okay, I'm trying to flex.
No, yeah, it was really young in the game, and he came through, and I tattooed him. And at the time, I had a clothing line.
Yeah, what was the first tattoo?
The Xanarchy above your eyebrow.
Oh shit, we went ham and like got a face tat.
And at the time, I was making a little clothing brand, Death Before Dishonor, so he would help me out and let me take pictures with him in the merch. And we just started hanging out more and talking about business shit. And then we did some merch ourselves and made a bunch of bread.
And then he came up with this design of like, it's kind of like a premonition because it was before I had the crying eyes tattoo. It was like a picture of me with both eyes crying, and like the image went crazy. Like the kid, like we sold tens and thousands of those fucking hoodies, like if not more. And he came up with that design, and then we were coming home with like 30 bands every 4 days, and my mom thought I was like drug dealing. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I'm just chopping with like I'm legally chopping with my tattoo artist and shit. Like
selling T-shirts, and then
and he tattooed me.
And then I tattooed his face a shit ton, and all those made waves.
Yeah, no, he definitely is the reason my aesthetic is the way it is. I feel like you should keep one tattoo artist. It's not bad, you know, if you're somewhere and you gotta get tattooed by someone else. That's nothing bad with that. But like, I think you should mostly have all your tattoos done by one artist, because then you develop like a bigger picture of what you want, you know.
So how many Xan's tattoos have you done?
God damn,
Yeah,
like
a lot. Definitely a lot. Maybe
most of them.
24 or so.
Yeah,
How many tattoos you got overall?
Nigga, I have like 30, you know?
No, way more than that.
I have like I have like 42, and he's done like in the 30s.
Yeah, something like that. 24 or so.
So
36.
you guys originally linked up because Xan, Diego wanted tattoos from you.
Mm-hmm.
So then you guys
and
just
he
jumped.
was
There was no
clouded
music
up.
discussion.
No
at this point.
music.
It was tattoos and clothing.
And
Yeah.
it was when I was trying to network, and he had like 50K, and I was like, well, I can network too, you know, like, because I was really trying to like get into this game type shit.
Yeah, and get on Melrose, and he wanted to be in the scene, so he just come
I
and
love
spend time,
Melrose, so
spend time with us and hang out on the block.
So how long after this relationship happened, the clothing started to be successful? Did you guys jump in and start making music together?
Well, before anybody answers anything, the crazy thing is it's not just like merch, like tour merch. This is a clothing brand. Xanarchy is a clothing brand, and right now it is strictly handled by me and Sean, the clothing brand. But anyways, whatever y'all were saying.
So I was saying, after the clothing brand and shit came together, how long did it take before you guys started making music and recording?
We definitely been friends for like 2 years before we did any music stuff together.
Definitely.
So it definitely happened organically.
We have a
Nothing
song that has
forced.
like
No.
We have a song called Bloody Nose. Go check it out. It's
Bloody
dope.
Nose on YouTube.
It's
Went
got
viral.
like it
We'll
went
link that
viral. It
below.
went
We'll
viral.
check that shit
It
out.
went 1.4 million. So we got Sean's first million on that one.
Yep.
And then Sean, tell him about your record. That's about to blow the fuck up.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about. The record that's about to blow up. Come on. The one that you made with Lean.
Oh
Are we
yeah.
talking Lean with 10 cell phones?
Yeah, Lean with 10 cell
Shout
phones.
out,
that
shout
shit
out,
went
Tenso.
so crazy.
Yo.
Did you expect that to do that?
No, not at all.
Especially because I'm not saying none of 10's records have gone up, but that's definitely
No, but
a
I
big
always
step
I
up
always
for 10.
fucked with 10 cell phones, and at the same thank you. At the same time, like I always knew he was gonna blow up, and I think Sean made the song that he's gonna blow up off of.
Yeah, I was really happy to be
They
a
have no
part.
label push, they have nothing, and they're getting views.
Now 10's still independent.
And
Yeah. No,
so a
really
label's,
proud of 10 for
a
sure.
label's gonna find it, and it's gonna go.
So how did that relationship with 10 cell phones come across? Did he hit you first?
No, I'm friends with his manager Orlando, and Orlando put me in contact with 10 and said, "Hey, I have this artist that's you've got to be with," and sent him a pack, and it was a wrap.
Word. So shit. You said you've been producing for what, 20 years now?
Yeah,
God
for
damn.
sure.
What was your first what would you say was your first major step into producing? Like what was your first leg up that you feel like you could really have a career in this?
I mean, I still feel like every day is just a upward journey of trying to figure out what the plan is. But as soon as I got, even with Xan, this first million hits on a song, that made me feel some type of way. And
It's crazy, a million people.
honestly, the biggest feeling I've had yet was with Xan with Bloody Nose. The first time I could say, "Hey Alexa, play Bloody Nose," and it came up. That was pretty ill. When Alexa had my song on that shit. So that was a pretty big moment for me. And then hearing my song on the radio, that was crazy. So
Damn. So what do you guys have coming in the future? Do you guys stay working together?
Everything, man. We got
Everything.
like we're gonna make fucking like big like skins. Like we're gonna do everything, dude. Like we handle Xanarchy merchandise.
Xan's my brother, so we have both have our better intentions in mind, and we're always looking out for each other.
He probably doesn't even realize this. I consider him a 50% partner.
He's my little brother, man, and we just are trying to do whatever we can to have a good time and make cool stuff, you know.
So you have
We
more
work
of a
well.
hand,
We work well together, basically.
sure,
definitely.
That's what it
but you
is.
have more of a hand than just the
He's the brains, and he has the
I produce the tracks as well,
and then
so
the
I have an engineer.
the resources, and I'm just the talent. I'm the talent. He's the resources and talent, and all that good shit.
So yeah, I produce the beats and then also produce the tracks with the artists and maintain good relationships with artists so that we can criticize each other and there's not any weird vibes, and it makes it a lot better.
It makes the music a lot better.
And
too.
we're
'Cause
honest.
you guys are able to be honest with each
Yeah,
other.
yo,
so
this-
the
this
process-
You
is
gotta
this
be
is
honest,
yeah,
bro.
saying
If something sounds terrible and you just don't wanna fuck your friend up and be like, it sounds terrible, you can't do that. It's gonna.
So is that important to you, having a producer that's so honest with you about the stuff you're
Yeah,
recording?
bro. My engineer who just went to the store right now, he'd have some good shit to say right now.
Yeah, the relationship that any artist and the engineer build and the producer, it's super important, and it has to go beyond just making music, because otherwise
that's the same engineer that I made Betrayed with, all my music, all my hits, same engineer. We've just gotten better. He's gotten better. He did YB and Bounce Out with that. He's got he's got 2 platinum. He's got more platinum records than me. Got 2.
So keeping your circle small is important, and just working with the same people, and being open to working with new people, but also just keeping your folks around you and building a platform so that everybody can grow equally, you know?
Of course. So you guys, your whole relationship happened before, because I first heard of Xan off Lyrical Lemonade thing, which I'm assuming that's how a lot
Everybody,
of stuff popped off.
I would say
Was that
like,
surprising for you? Both of you?
No, this is what happened, and this is how it happened. Lyrical Lemonade was booming. Anything that was dropping off Lyrical Lemonade was popping off, and they were gonna be celebrity. I mean, they were celebrity rappers, you know. And then one day, a song called "Betrayed" by Lil Xan pops up. So people naturally were like, "This is gonna suck. Who the fuck is Lil Xan?" And out of curiosity, you gotta click on Lil Xan and see what the fuck he sounds like.
Yeah, the name kind of.
And then it wasn't what they expected, and that's why it blew up so big. There you go. What's that?
Shout out Cole Bennett.
Shout out Cole Bennett. That's my brother. We got the same manager.
So,
yeah, shout out Cole Bennett.
How surprising was that for you to have it just go 30,000 like that after Lyrical Lemonade video dropped? Was it a lot to take on at once?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We're going 30,000. What do you mean? My bad. What did you say again?
I said
I'm
so when the
stoned.
Lyrical Lemonade video dropped and everything just went up.
Oh,
was it a lot to handle all at once?
No, I was loving it. I was fucking bitches. I was like, my God, this is amazing. God, I love being a rapper. Came up with Shon, just talking about fucking bitches.
Buying nice cars.
Buying nice cars. I got a fucking 200. We got
Anyway.
over 100. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, it was nice, and it's still nice because I'm at the top of my game right now, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
That's the way you should feel.
Thank you.
So how did that whole thing kind of come together? So you were just making music. Sean, you had 13,000 followers on Instagram?
No, at least I had
he had
2,000. I had like 2,000.
You were definitely on the come up.
I was on a come up because No Jumper had done a little thing about me, and it got me a little boost and things, and that was it.
So leading to that, then the clothing. When did that step come? Like, when did Lyrical Lemonade approach you? How did the whole video come about?
Lyrical Lemonade approached me. Me and Cole were always good friends, and then my manager saw potential in him when he was a newbie, nobody knew who he was, but he was still an amazing artist, and he signed him. My manager, he has 2 people signed to him, me and Cole Bennett. You can't get better than that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Cole's just the nicest guy. I mean, he made a whole generation of rappers' careers, a whole wave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's still helping make newer waves. So shout out to Cole Bennett. He's the fucking GOAT. He's the Quentin Tarantino of our time. He's the Wes Anderson of our time.
So stepping back, when you recorded Betrayed, what was that night like you recorded the song? How did the whole song come together?
I was at Kinfolk Jon's house over here, my engineer, and we were like, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Yo, this is my engineer, Kinfolk Jon, and my brother for life. Anyways, yeah, we were at his old crib because he used to have an old crib off Kit Ridge in the Valley. We Valley boys, A1A, shout out. But for real, I'm 909. And we were like, let's bust out a whole mixtape off Bobby Johnson beat. Shout out Bobby Johnson. And we did it, and then one of the songs just so happened to be Betrayed, and we didn't think nothing of it, and then it blew the fuck up, and then
So from your perspective,
I called my mom and said, holy shit, we made it.
that definitely Mama
happened.
made it.
So,
What was that night like for you?
It was honestly just like any other night, when we work.
It's just
on some
any
normal
night.
shit.
We used to have nights where we would just make 3-song mixtapes, Sick Go, Rest in Peace. You know what I mean?
Worked pretty quick, so
Tuesday. The mixtape was called Toothache because I had a toothache back.
I have a toothache right now. Shit hurt.
I,
That's the realest shit though. No, it was like any other time. He was just sitting on the washing
I have
machine.
medicine for you for that shit.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, he was just sitting on the. He would do this shit where he was sitting on the washing machine, just write a little bit.
Oh, but I was off Xan too.
Absolutely,
And
definitely.
then I was just like, what if I make a song saying fuck Xans?
It started a whole movement, and then it blew. It helped launch Xan.
And then once
Lyrical
I
Lemonade
realized the
at same time, so it was big.
impact that it had on getting people off the drug and stuff, I branded it an anti-Xan movement because that's amazing how like one song can change the world in such a positive way. So shout out to my beautiful fans.
Amen to that.
So, did you, after you heard the song, you recorded it, mixed it and everything, did you know it was a hit from there?
I didn't
We
know.
didn't. Nobody. You don't know.
You never know
Tell
when
him.
the
Tell him. Tell him the thing.
Yeah, the truth is you just never know. You never know which
No,
one's
tell
a
him.
hit.
You tell him the thing. When you think, and then.
Yeah, when you think it's a hit, it's normally not the one, and the one you least expect ends up being your hit. Same one with beats. Like
We thought Pink Roses off the tape was gonna go.
'cause he made 3 really good songs that day, and we just thought Betrayed was like one of the 3 really good songs he made, but it ended up being more than that. And it's crazy what a music video can do too, because the audio was doing well, but once the video came out, it just catapulted and skyrocketed.
We dropped it. It was actually shout out Cole. It was Cole Bennett's first platinum record on his channel for anybody's videos.
Oh, damn.
Over
Yeah.
Pump and
I
everything.
had no clue about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
Shout out to that whole squad, man.
Shout out to Pump Zone and that whole squad though.
So, shit, you're producer as well.
Yeah, correct.
I know you guys got some shit coming you were telling me about.
Yeah, we actually just dropped a new joint. It's called Wrong Way.
It's
just going crazy.
It's going crazy. We drop. It's doing better than rappers I won't name that just drop songs like.
Yeah, Xan's putting up numbers independently, better numbers than some of these artists who got the label backing and shit. So it was a good W.
It's almost 3 million in
a week
and a half, and that's
Goddamn.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's doing its thing.
It's doing its thing. It's shout out Kid KO from Spain.
Yeah, we got this really dope Spanish trap artist on the song from Spain.
Word?
And it's crazy how that happened because we were touring in Spain. We had some shows in Spain. We had some girls in the green room, and Xan was like, "Yo, fuck, enough of the shit that we listen to. What y'all want to listen to?" And they were like, "Kid KO," every bitch in the green room. And that's when Xan was like, "All right, yeah, let's do a song with that dude." And then it happened.
Spanish trap, bro, is coming up so fast right now.
Yeah,
I don't even understand it. I just hear it everywhere.
Yeah, that shit goes.
And I DJ still a little bit.
Dope.
I used to DJ heavy back in the day, but I still do a little bit, and I gotta play that.
You got to, bro. People love that shit.
People request it, and it's like some of them. Look, I guarantee you, half the people turn up that don't even understand it. Like, what was that song that Bad Bunny had? Remember that thing that was like a monstrous hit?
He's had so many smashes, bro. I don't even know which one, but I do like that joint he did. You know, Drake hopped on the wave too and did a record.
With Bad Bunny, I think.
Yeah, the.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
Dile que tú eres mía.
But there was one Bad Bunny song, the one I was talking. It was probably like 2017 when this shit was popping.
Early Bad Bunny.
But I walk in Charlotte, North Carolina, and obviously we all go by the thing that race is fake, all that shit, blah, blah, blah. But I walked into one of the whitest nightclubs I've ever seen in North Carolina, and all them kids were chanting that Spanish hook, and I knew. None of them knew what the fuck he was saying.
But they just felt it. It just sticks somehow. Like, I've been listening to this shit called, Brazilian trap funk, and I don't know what the fuck they're saying. It's in Portuguese, but that's just dope. It just has a vibe to it. So,
For sure.
Hey yo, we about to go smoke a doobie right now. We love that you allowed us to express ourselves. We told you stuff we never told you, and we appreciate
you,
that.
brother.
Any other time you need us, bro, we here. We just got on a short schedule right now. But yeah. What
Bro, I didn't even expect you to be here, bro. It was pleasure to meet you.
No, it's all good, man. You homie, family for life. You Zanarchy, man. Zanarchy gang, Zanarchy International, Zanarchy China, Zanarchy Russia, Zanarchy Europe, Zanarchy Canada, Zanarchy America, Zanarchy South America.
Zanarchy World.
Zanarchy Worldwide.
Zanarchy Takeover.
Zanarchy Universe.
Because honestly, everywhere I go, it seems like I'm pretty fucking popping.
Yeah, how? So you were saying before you go smoke that doobie, you were saying that you started to enjoy when the fame a little bit when it started to pick up. Now we just walked down the street and you had to take like 10 photos.
Yeah, and that's
so is that still something that you're still getting used to, or is that still something
if
you
it
love?
was a sunny day on Melrose, even he ass came up in like fucking 70 photos. It's a rainy day, so 10 is crazy good. But no, to all the haters saying I fell off, you guys are the stupidest motherfuckers. I'm the most. I'm like as big as like
Talk
I ain't
your
gonna
shit,
say it, bro. I'm famous as fuck. I can't go nowhere. Old ladies, motherfucking little kids, man. I'm done with this shit. Fuck all y'all, man. I already know what I am.
Mic drop, Lil Xan out. Yo, Shon,
And we out.
Shon, you got anything you want to add?
Yeah, thank you again for including me. It's been fun. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro. You got anything you want to add?
Hey, yo, man, thank you for allowing us on your platform.
Of
Kinfolk
course,
Jon in
brother.
this bitch, Shon in this bitch, Xan in this bitch, my dog
Bobby
in this
Dee.
bitch, Bobby Dee. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you. And this has been Call Classic interview number 24 with Lil Xan, Shon Lin Dauer, and Kinfolk Jon. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe.
Hey, little show on the earth.